Hi, my name is Vishal Ramasa. I'm the faculty rep for the newly formed Food and Agriculture and by extension Science and Technology. I was elected as the representative for the Faculty of Science and Agriculture, which was demerged into the so-called two new faculties. And well, basically my thoughts on this is that this is going back to basics, and there's a move that should have been encouraged at least 3 years ago. Though the Faculty of Food and Agriculture is nothing new to this campus, it was the foundation of this campus, the Imperial College of Tropical Agriculture, over 60 years ago. And I think things are now coming back into focus to show that, okay, we need to go back to agriculture. Some of the benefits that I believe would arise from this split would be that the agricultural students, the agri-econ students, the agribusiness students, more opportunities will be given to them, because when I came into the university in 2010, and even though the name of the faculty was the Faculty of Science and Agriculture, a lot of people still call the faculty NAT Sci, and agriculture was tended to be neglected, and it was secluded to the field station, which is away from the main campus. The main campus is located in St. Augustine, and the field station is located at Mount Hope. So most times the agri students, they tend to have all their stuff down at Mount Hope, whereas the mainstream courses are here on campus, but the majority of their opportunities would lie away from here, and they would not get to display their work. I believe now that with the split, or the demerger as they say, it would bring things back to focus to show the importance of agriculture. CARICOM has reached a point where we can no longer rely on just tourism, but we have to reach a point where at some time in the future we will be self-sustainable. And one of the bases of self-sustainability will be to be able to provide our own food, because imports are going to kill us in terms of cost, and it would not be feasible to be spending 1 to 2 billion US every quarter or half of the year US dollars to import food when we have perfectly good farmable soil here in the Caribbean that is just being used to put houses or to allow it to be overgrown with bushes. Well, as I stated before, one of the main challenges that I would have seen would have been the budget. But to me, the greater challenge for the Faculty of Food and Agriculture would be to merge all the degree programs that we have within this faculty. We have 3 main departments: food production, we have agroeconomics, and we have the newly formed Department of Geography. And I believe the major challenge over the next few years, not only for this year, will be to merge the programs that we have under these 3 departments within the faculty: the Human Ecology program, the Human Nutrition and Dietetics program, the Agroeconomics, the Agricultural, the Food Production, the Geography. How do we merge these degrees to show the watching world that the demerger was not a bad idea? All these degrees can be merged and can be used to show that food and agriculture is more than just food and nutrition, and that we are an important part of the CARICOM, even as tourism, even as imports and exports, and that we are the future, and that for sustainability and for growth of the CARICOM, not only Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Jamaica, Antigua, Guyana, food and agriculture is going to be the most important part in our future.
So good day everyone, my name is Kevin Ramswak, and I'm the current Guild President at the St. Augustine campus for the University of the West Indies. On the topic of the demerger of the FSA, the Science and Agriculture faculty, into 2 separate faculties, one of which is Food and Agriculture and the other Science and Technology. Now, you know, in light of that demerger, you know, some may say it has brought about many complications with respect to registration, but the bigger picture is always necessary. I think that one of the major major positives out of this demerger is to create what I call a dynamic diversification. I think what is important, what we must note, is that this demerger comes with a lot of successes. There's a need for new management first and foremost, in terms of running a huge faculty, the second biggest faculty at the UWI. And what this leads to, by splitting this huge faculty, it could lead to new possibilities, the creation of new courses, and a more dynamic approach to these two spheres. What is really successful about this demerger is that it creates a sense of belonging as well. Students have a more identity in terms of which faculty they represent. And at the UWI there's a heavy culture, a strong culture in terms of that belonging to one's faculty. So in my opinion, I say the biggest positives out of this splitting would be creating opportunities in terms of spreading the span of new courses, new curriculum. It speaks about diversification, creating new ideas for the respective faculties, and you have seen this happening as well in the other faculties. But science and agriculture has come a long way, and I believe that this demerger will indeed act as a means of spreading the wings of the university. So all in all, wonderful idea.
I'm in my final year. I'm doing food service, systems management. The split doesn't really affect me, but I do agree with Jason. It does give more students, like whoever is in food service, in food faculty, will have more attention in that area.
One of the benefits would be better individual attention and interaction with lecturer and supervisor, and so on, to guide you along the course of your degree and so on.
I think one of the benefits would be less clashes with some people and their degrees.
One of the benefits are definitely the interaction.
My thoughts based on this splitting of the faculty is both negative and positive. Well, I, being a student of general agriculture, see agriculture in different sides. Agriculture is not only food production, and it's also based on technology too. So the splitting of the food by itself and technology bring a sort of division, where students no longer could group together and bond. Like I being a general agriculture student, may need students who have knowledge based on technology, which is dealing with general agriculture.
We have yet to see a negative or positive effect of this split thus far, so we cannot give a comment on it at the moment because it hasn't really affected us at the moment.
My thoughts on the split of the faculty? Well, I think it's a good idea, because now that they have a faculty of science and technology and they have one of food and agriculture, they can really start to structure more specialized courses in those two disciplines. Like, for instance, I see that they even change up somebody majors and somebody minors in the faculty due to this split. Like I see them now offering more specialized majors and minors in the bio as well as food and agriculture. So I think it's a good idea.
Yes, I'm aware of the split in the faculty.
Yes.
Yes, I was aware of it.
Yes, I knew there was a split in the faculty. No, I didn't know.
On academic grounds, they were never really merged. And because I said they were made in two separate schools, so it was fairly easy to demerge them once there was renewed emphasis throughout the world and certainly in the Caribbean region on the agricultural sector. Well, of course, it does allow the agricultural sector to have more focus, more clearly, could define clearer goals for for the university with respect to agriculture, rather than being in one faculty of science and agriculture where the focus had to be diluted, because one was talking about a faculty having to deal with both pure science as well as with agriculture. This allows universities to focus a little bit more directly on agricultural problems of the region, and to have teaching programs and so on designed that to deal more adequately with the area of agriculture. Well, food and agriculture, because even with the new launch of the new faculty, there's also a full emphasis on food production as with agriculture, and of course with food gets you downstream value-added kinds of activities. But the challenges of this split would be the challenges of the agricultural sector in general. One is that the agricultural sector is a small sector in the economies of the region, and therefore the food and agriculture faculty is one of the smallest faculties on campus, whereas science and technology perhaps remains the second largest faculty on campus. So it then means that we have a small faculty, we have to increase student numbers, increase the attractiveness of agriculture for young students and of course for young people in general, and that will be a major challenge to have the student numbers in the faculty, maintain the student numbers in the faculty, while in agriculture and not have to only depend upon student numbers in the food and geography side of things. In order to maintain a full focus on agriculture, and that's a major challenge. And then of course another challenge of Faculty of Food and Agriculture would be the infrastructure resources that are associated with teaching agriculture. Our field station is a major undertaking. We have a new site at Orange Grove that has to be established. Then of course the old site at Valsine has to be phased down over time. Agriculture being the oldest faculty on campus has the oldest infrastructure in terms of buildings and so on. They have to be maintained, so it's a tremendous cost. So that all of this has to be done, as I said, with a small staff and small numbers of students. So I think that poses a major challenge to the faculty.